Welcome, class, to a workshop on Coach Joe rules. In this lesson, we will review Coach Joe rule number 39, which states, avoid multiple assert statements. A unit test should arrange some data, typically the object being tested and possibly some other preset values. Next, it will act by performing an action or calling a method. And finally, it will assert that some condition is true. This example test code arranges some data, performs an action, and has several assertions. This defeats the purpose. A proper unit test should have only one reason to fail. This test makes multiple assertions, therefore has multiple ways to fail. Why is it bad? When a test has more than one assertion, it now has more than one reason to fail. Once an assertion fails, no other assertions will be executed inside that test. Correcting the test can be a time-consuming process. Fix the code, run the test, the assertion passes, but the next failed assertion is discovered. The process is repeated until all assertions are corrected. In most cases, it is preferred to place each unique assertion in its own test with a more specific description. It takes a little longer to write, but will expose all test failures when the suite of tests are run. There are a few situations where multiple assertions are allowed or even required. Here, the first assertion could be a guard assertion to prevent a null pointer exception. The next assertion can verify the non-null contents. There are times when one logical concept is being tested. For example, when gold pieces should be a random value between 500 and 1500, having two tests, each with one assertion, is fine. It is also acceptable to have multiple assertions that are related in one test. These assertions are testing one logical concept. It might make sense to keep them together. Use your best judgment. One assertion per test is the goal. It might be safer to say, minimize the number of assertions as long as the unit test only has one reason to fail. I challenge you to minimize the number of assertions while writing unit tests. Leave a comment down below with other testing situations where multiple assertions are preferred by you and your team. Look for other helpful Coach Joe videos. Remember, future senior developers, make it work, prove it works, then make it better.
Ready, break!